society. So one of the things that I talked about before was us wanting to get more into the space of providing the ability for people to create profiles and talk about themselves on the website. There's a lot of people out here who don't have domain names and don't market themselves, well, at all or very well. Some of us have our own domain names, have our own websites, and there's a huge gap between people that do and people that don't in both professional opportunity and otherwise. So this allows you at least to take up that game a little bit, and when people Google search your name, at least they'll see something related to tech, and we'll rank pretty good. Which certainly happens. Employers do Google search your name. And if there's nothing on there at all, you don't have a GitHub, you're on a website, it doesn't look as good because there's a lot of us out there that do. So I think this is one thing we can give back, and it really costs nothing other than a pull request for a markdown file and the plumbing we already built. So if we go down here to members, you can see that I've already created 5 of them. So I kind of started the site off, we ran through 5. But I'll show you mine because I spent the most time on it, of course. And I also want to show what kind of functionality we include in that. So at the top, you see the Discord link. This actually, if you click on it, it'll take you right to their Discord profile. It shows all of the roles that you have in Discord. So if you associate yourself with other organizations, other tech skills, they'll show up here on your profile. Also, you have the ability to link out pretty much anything, and anything that we don't have the ability to link out to. If you want to, you can create it. So I've got the ability to show, email, LinkedIn, Facebook, phone, homepage, GitHub, GitLab, Stack Exchange, Gigantic Programming Network, Codeberg, DevPost, all this other kind of stuff I do, right? And I'm sure a lot of other people do other things, and we can add that stuff in there too. So below it, I have just a quick little description of some of the projects that I work on that I'm passionate about in the community. This is all just maintained with one little markdown file. So, to update this, change it, or if anyone wants to create a profile, all they do is send a PR for one markdown. You can look at mine as an example. Very simple to do. And I'll accept the PR, and then you'll have it all up and running. For the third Wednesday meetup, we had to have, I don't want to make it sound like this is an Impact Hub problem. This is not. This is professional courtesy, but a lot of companies specifically demand it, right? They'll say something like, well, if we're going to co-host with you, we want to be on all of your marketing material. We need to have these action items. That's just normally, the communication is very explicit, And when we get those types of requests, we need to have some plumbing on the website to accommodate that. So, and we are very thankful anyway. So the meeting sponsor is right here, and I have exactly what they're doing, how they've helped us out with it. And if we click on the Impact Hub Houston piece here, you're going to see, well, let's take it let's take it through the top here. The first thing is, we're meeting at a place called the Ion. The Ion meetup is sponsored by Improving Houston. Improving Houston has offices at the Ion. We're not meeting there. All of this distinction is in the website. If you click on the Ion here, you can actually see our description of the venue. We have all of our venues listed, all of our co-working places listed. This will tell you anytime we make a posting, we want to go to a co-working place, we want to go drink beer at a place, we want to go have a meeting at like this at a meeting place. We have the ability to enter information about the physical place we're meeting at. And this is somewhat useful because if you want to know where you can go grab a bite to eat at the Ion, at least we index all the food places. Cafe Ion, Late August, Second Drought, the Limb Bar. It's all right there on our page. So this is about where we're meeting. The new functionality we added is about who we're being sponsored by. So if we click on the sponsor location for the Impact Hub, you can read all of the information that is relevant to the Impact Hub. It tells you about what they do. This is what they're looking for. They want to have a bigger footprint in the community. They want to have a bigger footprint with people that are tech savvy. They've got their own goals. And this is the ability for us to kind of educate some of our own members about it. And we do. So we have just a little bit of text here on it, talking about what they do, how they helped us in basically securing the space, how we intend to help them, and then I actually put a list of all the people that I interacted with at the Ion to make this happen, at the Impact Hub to make this happen. And all of them have their own pages, which are just like our member pages, right? Talks a little bit about them. If not for Grace organizing the Houston Hackathon and having personally extended the invite to her network at Impact Hub Houston, we would have never secured the space at the Ion. Thanks a ton, Grace. Something simple. So we're going to start doing that for more places, like the Harris County Precinct 4 and also for improving. And my hope is that this both incentivizes other people to help us out when we need help, and we frequently do, especially with stuff like venues. But also it gives us the ability to say, when they want to do like co-marketing, we can write that text, we can advertise what you're doing, we can help you fulfill your goals and get you out in the community as well. So that is all new functionality. Let's go down here and hit this one more time. And one more thing, when you click on, if anyone sees this and you want to support the group, it helps us when you support us on the social media networks, right? If you want to support the group on LinkedIn, you can support it on LinkedIn, Facebook. We've got the Discord invites here. When you RSVP on Discord, it brings your name in here and it shows more activity for the group. So all of that stuff, it feeds into the synergy of what we're trying to do. You click on the invite link for the Discord, it takes you right to it. Should anyway. Pops it right up, and you just hit interested right there. And then that'll automatically add you to the website, the next poll. All right. The last thing I want to talk about is this big meetup we're doing at the Impact Hub. We have only one named event that we've created for this group, and that is right here. We did an AI day once. It was a tremendous success. This was actually Moses' idea. And after we did it, we decided it was such a success we wanted to do it multiple times. We want to do it more often. We didn't want to do it all the time, so we agreed we're going to do one AI day every quarter. So once a quarter, at Improving Houston, we're going to have an AI day. And you can see right now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we have 10 people here, something like that. And I'm sure before the 7:30 we'll probably have 10, 15, something like more. But these named events, I think, tend to pull in a lot more people. And the question is, like, what kind of named event can we do to kick off at the ION, keeping in mind that we're dealing with a community that is much more interested in practical, effective software and business, running business stuff. And one of the things that I can think of is self-hosting and home labbing. Because if we can show people how they can host their own things, like we were talking about Salesforce just a minute ago, hosting their own things like Sugar CRM, that would provide a great utility to their community, and it would also fulfill our goal of getting people off of proprietary products. We could do how to get Sugar CRM up and running on a local machine. And that automatically eliminate quite a bit of startup costs. Salesforce isn't cheap. Also things like Codeberg, how to get your own development repository up and running. So I think we could do something for like home labbing and self-hosting for our first meetup, but I don't want to restrict it to my idea. So if anyone has any other ideas, the only idea that's taken is AI Day. If anyone can think of any other themed days that would bring people in, especially if you know the audience at the ION, please shoot them over. And if we don't, if we're going to go forward with the self-hosting idea, then the question is, who here wants to give a talk on it? Does anyone self-host anything? If we have any expertise in that, and anyone wants to talk about what they're running at their home lab, what they're running for their own use case, they have a cool use case for that, definitely drop it. Anything that gets people off the cloud that we can self-host on our own and not pay a SaaS fee should be a really good talk. All right, that's all that I want to run through. Join us in Discord, have those conversations, and keep up to date with what we're doing. Does anyone else? We have. Let's go through the lightning talks we have today. I know Garrett, you had something you wanted to talk about. Kai had something you wanted to talk about. Who else has a lightning talk? Moses, you have something you wanted to backup. As a backup?
I need a backup.
Okay, cool. I got what I want to talk about. So you wanna jump on it now, or you think we should wait till 7 o'clock? Give people some more time to trickle in.
I need to get set up, so I probably need like 10 minutes or so.
Cool.
It's a break.
All right, yeah. Let's aim for then 7 o'clock. Cool. All right.
3.2?
Huh?
I haven't played with 3.2 yet.
It's on the open router.
Is it?
I saw it last night, yeah. I didn't play with it, but I saw, oh shit, it's already on open router.
Who's doing the AI cat talk?
That's me.
Is he? Oh, okay.
Has anyone ever read a book on AI? the old school way of tooling up with new school stuff.
Oh, that's good.
I saw this book.
Bible.
I saw this book mentioned a couple of times, and it looks like it's got a lot of people reading it. 571 ratings, you know.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd give it a shot. You know, I ordered it out.
Is it slop or something?
I don't think it's slop with 571 ratings. You know, the number one bestseller in speech and audio processing. Maybe it is.
You better read it quick because it's changing.
I know, yeah.
Just look at prompting. I try to write a book on prompting.